Hey James, just a quick 10-minute vid. I thought, why bother sitting here writing, typing? Yeah, enough already of the typing. I thought, why not just sit here and have a cup of coffee and a quick chat? Only 10 minutes. I haven't been doing the channel lately because it's not really talking to any but one person in particular. It's like talking to a crowd of people every day. Hang on. I'll just move my cam down a bit. I've got it on one of those, it's a sort of it screws into I've got a shelf above my computer. And it's a flexible thing mount and just sits my camera on it. Yeah, so why not? Just a quick 10-minute couple, right, it'll take me half an hour to write to you. Another half an hour for you to read it. Oops, hang on. And really, this is what I'm saying. Why not just do this? It's just, why not? It's just a cup of coffee. It could be a drink, it could be a meal, it could be anything. Why all this typing? Now I've got to show you this. This is how much pumpkin I have left after. I think I've got 4 days to go before my check comes through again. And I've got that much cauliflower left, about half the cauliflower. Together, you can see that, together they cost $10. Okay, and to that I've made a few batches out of it. Three red onions, 3 or 4 red onions. And I make a can of tomatoes each batch. A can of crushed tomatoes. I've given up putting fresh tomatoes in, waste of time. And some beans. Just a few. And really it's not too bad. I could change it a bit. But I shouldn't have had that while I'm making it. I was just shopping. And I'm excitedly walking around checking out the price of frozen fish and chicken legs and what have you. I thought, this is incredible. I used to just buy this. I didn't give it a second thought. It's just And now I'm not, because I'm not having it. I can't have it. I'm really planning it and looking forward to it. And I'm thinking, I won't have a sumptuous meal of chicken leg every day. Just once upon a time I did half a chicken for dinner. Incredible, isn't it? Or a chicken leg and a breast and the whole thing. It's just amazing. And we just squash it down, didn't think twice about it. There was no looking forward to it. There was nothing. I can tell you, after a pumpkin diet, you're looking forward to regular food again. But I'm living on about $2 a day. Really quite excited about it all, because I think, I can still have what used to be just nothing, an ordinary everyday meal, suddenly going to become my really good meals. I don't need to go out and spend 100 quid on a meal. What for? I can get the same thing from a chicken wing. I don't like chicken wings that much. But if you get my drift, I can make something, and when I get this multi-bot, I'll be able to make it in that. So I was walking around thinking, I'm really quite excited about the anticipation of what used to be just a regular meal, just an ordinary meal. So I thought this could be a sort of a sign of the times and it's probably not a bad thing, because up and for the last pretty much all my life, it's just been ho-hum. Give me this, give me that, give me something else. Yeah, try that, you're bored, try that. I was talking to a friend the other day. I told you about Kurt, yeah. He wants to get the $34,000 sex toy. I don't blame him for that, but I look at it and I think, how sad. It's just, like, I'm really excited about this Honda Jazz. Really, just the thought of it. And I've been watching the previews and that sort of thing. I was looking at Hyundai Getz, which apparently is not being made anymore. They changed it to i20, and I was getting all excited about that. And I like all the gadgets on the wheel, the cruise control. And you got your mobile phone and all that sort of all plugs in, plus the sat nav and all that sort of stuff. I want it all. I don't want. I think even a 2010 model is too old. That's too standard. I want all the electronics in there. I don't know why, because I don't really need a car. I'm probably better off on a push bike. It's keeping the weight off. It's keeping me fit. I ride to town maybe 3 or 4 times a week. That's what I'm probably riding about 100 kilometres a week, which is, it's exercise. As soon as I get a car, I won't do that anymore. I'll just drive, and whatever. So really, I don't. It's just the fact of going for it. That's the exciting bit. The fact that I could possibly get one. I mean, it just seems so impossible. Like, it's living on that much pumpkin a week. I don't know. You just wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't have. And if I showed that to most Australians, they just, it wouldn't enter their mind because they wouldn't allow it to. They just couldn't comprehend you could live on half a pumpkin per week and half a cauliflower. Just no, you can't do that. Well, you can, but it's like living in a tiny house. It's just no. And really, I don't think living on vegetables all the time is good, but at least I've really cut I punched a hole in my meat consumption, which I'm pleased about. I'll go back to having it, but not nearly as much and not nearly as often. It used to be I had to have it every day, and it's I don't know why I thought that. Just everybody does. Yeah, so I have to say I'm looking for, and looking forward is how can I put this? When you lose your family, or they leave you or whatever, you really end up with nothing to look forward to. Like, you're young, you don't even think this way. But when you get older, this is the problem with older people, that suddenly, everybody goes out of their life or something, and there's really nothing to look forward to anymore. There's no reason to strive toward anything. And somehow I've managed to tap back into the vein of just striving for striving's sake. And I've realised that was probably 80% of the pleasure I was getting from my family anyway. I used to buy things. I used to like buying things. What they contributed really was very, very little to my happiness. They were attacking. There were 3 women. So the youngest daughter was okay. My eldest daughter and wife would just attack. They used to live down the bottom in that narc zone, and they had me down there the whole time. And I didn't want to be down there. So I've gotten up to just shooting for a Honda Jazz. I watch movies. I watched a movie last night about car chase or something. I said this guy wouldn't have a problem if he had a Honda Jazz. I get really... last week I was, pussy, yeah, it's a pussy. Now it's Honda Jazz. If he had a Honda Jazz... I sort of go a little bit crazy with it and get so intently focused on it. I still think I'll get the alcohol. I think I'll have I'll have cocktails and what have you. And maybe do late afternoon or, afternoon drinks a vid just for the for the channel maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, but that becomes sort of my entertainment, my the thing to look forward to. I do a channel vid on Friday. I think I'll have this and that and something else. I think that might be the way to go. And then just through the week, I'm going to try and make 3 bottles of spirits last for 6 months, do you think? 3 months? I haven't had spirits for years. But just have a cocktail occasionally, or maybe just break it up a bit, but maybe a drink or 2 or 3 drinks once a week and look forward to them. I know you're not a drinker. Most of the guys on my channel aren't drinkers. I used to be a heavy drinker. And we just have a beer every day and wine and whatever, just throw it down. It's just something you get into. I'm out of it. Am I an alcoholic? I don't know. Could be. I don't really feel like one. I never got to the point where I was sort of staring out the window, worrying, I've probably gotten to heavy drinker stage, but I keep pulling back, that's the way I am. But I would like to actually just introduce some of it back in there, and also try to, I don't know, get going with, an aim at, like, I don't think I'll be able to save for a decent Honda Jazz. I think I really need to get the business going and get extra income coming in. So can you see how that motivates me to do that? I'm really focused on how can I get, it's going to take, to get a brand new Honda Jazz, let's face it, they're not an expensive car, they're $20,000. I'd like a new one, brand spanking new, or demo model. God, I can't help myself. Yeah, but just really barely used. Not that I need that. I just want to get it. I just want to own it. Just want to have it. But really, $20,000. That's going to take 40 months minimum. It's too long. 4 years. I'll be 67. So really, I think the idea is, but then I've only got to get my business to generate a little bit of money. If it can generate, if my accounting site can generate, not 100,000 a month. If it can generate, I don't know, 10 grand over 6 months or a year, that's, can you see what I'm saying? It's achievable. And I think, okay. And so I'd encourage, rather than sitting here, will it work? Well, I've got to do this with it. I've got to do that way. No, it's just really just to buy a Honda Jazz. That will do to start with. And the next thing I might, that went all right. I might get a better car, or I might do this. And so my life will become motivated by what I've got to look forward to. Yeah, the purchases, things I'm going to buy. But otherwise, like so many other people, there's nothing to look forward to. Life's finished for them, so they just die. But anyway, that'll do. It's 12 minutes. I think I'll cut it off there. Good talking to you. See ya.